Hello, welcome to Oracle of the Tides, and like the tides, this message arrives to you at its own time. This will be a collective read, love read. Please like and subscribe if you find something nourishing for you here. And also, let's just get started. Ooh, all right, falling off the deck already. Confusion. Oh, baby. Confusion. Taurus energy, Taurus Virgo. Taurus Virgo. You messing with the Taurus Virgo? Or Virgo you messing with the Taurus you messing with the Virgo? Oh, got some more. New beginning. Mistake. Ooh, either somebody is regretting getting with someone too soon. And they're like, fuck. Feeling like they have a kid too. Two stories. Someone has a kid and was like, dang, I jumped in way too quickly. And either that or they self-sabotaging. Self-sabotaging spirit of like, okay. I mean, two things can be true at once. Both like, okay, well, I jumped in way too quickly. Second one is self-sabotaging. The latter, both are true at the same time. Heartbreak, mistake. Ooh. Let's see what else. Yeah, someone jumped into a relationship that they really didn't want, where they thought was something and it didn't turn out to be so. Ooh. What is this? Releasing, yeah. Moving on, letting go. Picking up heavy Virgo energy. Heavy placement with Virgo and energy. Someone wants to release, someone wants to let go, someone wants to walk away and move on. Even with some of you guys, hoping that the other person will do it for you. You don't have to be the bad guy. You're hoping that maybe you can push them away. It's like, maybe they weren't what you expected them to be, Polarities also in personality. And you're hoping, dang, the hype wasn't as much as you thought it was. Is what I'm getting also. And also for some, the idea versus the reality of a person, which a lot of times people fall into that trap. This could be you, or it could be that person that views you as such. For some, it's like you just want to be in your books, picking up heavy bookworm. Just want to be in your books, just want to chill, drink your tea, heavy on the bookworm. And they probably looking for excitement. They're probably want to be in the streets. And you just want to be home. Ooh. Intimacy, yeah. Maybe it's not also picking up a heavy Libra with the intimacy card. Maybe someone else popping up. Someone else popping up that want to wine and dine. Libra energy. They want to bond. They want to be sensual. They want to cuddle. Some of them want to conquer. See the bottom of the deck. Withdraw, but you ain't. You probably don't even see them. You happy being single. Also picking up Taurus energy. Heavy on Taurus energy. Comfort. Another card. Yeah, commitment. There's that Taurus energy. Someone wants to commit. Someone wants to commit. They're trying to wine and dine you. Or mostly they're trying to cuddle up and be cozy. Let's see, what should you be looking out for? Okay. Hopeless. Despair. Your heart is not open. For someone who isn't even bothered. Someone is trying to fill the void also. Some people want to get with you to feel something. Anything at all. Some people want to get with you to fill time. So be careful of that. People might come with roses and try to say the right thing, but at the end of the day, they're trying to just harness. They're just trying to harness something out of you. They're trying to open up a door too to get something. And for some of you guys, hold on. What is this? Yeah, the masculine. The masculine trying to come in, wine and dine, tell you all the right things. And for some, that might be true, but for others, they're trying to find a way in. Ooh, that one just slid the fuck out. Return. All right, I got caught off, but it was returned. People come in to spin the block on you. And you know, sometimes people spin the block hoping that you're still stupid. Some people spin the block with the same type of game over and over and over and over, hoping that maybe the next time it'll be different. And for some, they come in with a new attitude, with a false start. So be careful. Be careful of false starts. Yeah, spying. Top of the deck. Look at that. They're trying to get in your space. They're trying to see what you got. They're trying to know your magic. They're trying to get into your circles too. Heavy on trying to get into your circles. They're trying to see you. They are nosy. And for some, you do have someone spying. They're acting like they're not paying attention to you, but they are. Yeah, they're trying to get information. They're trying to see what's going on your social media, what you like. Heavy on what you like, and hoping that they can organically bump into you. Yeah, heavy on that. So be mindful about who's spinning the block, who's coming in. You might even have emotional storm. Yep. You might even have people come. You might even have people come in, being sent from other people. Don't be surprised if people you don't even talk to anymore come in and be like, "Hey, girl, what's up?" And they may have a connection with this person. For some of you, you don't know this person, but they're sending their spies. And for some, you haven't talked to them in a long time, so they're going to send their spies, hoping that you're unstable, hoping that you've been going through it, trying to act innocent. Ask innocent questions and be like, "Oh, are you okay? Oh, is this and that?" Whatever, finding any means necessary to see what they can pull from that. Even if it's something like small, even if it's something small, they're gonna be like, "Okay, I'm so happy, to hear from you, blah, 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 what's been going on." And listen to the questions that they ask you, the follow-up questions and what they're not saying. We're hoping for your downfall. Yeah, but you just be silent. Don't give them anything, because I'm gonna tell you right now, the person there's a person, and then there's another person that's playing the middleman. The one in the back ain't saying shit. They're watching, they're observing, they're being quiet. They're gonna act as if like they have absolutely no connections with you. You keep it short too. Keep it cute. Keep it demure. Whatever it is that you have to do. You don't have to tell everybody your business, X, Y, and Z. They don't need to know. At some point, for some of you guys, they might even stop asking questions because they're catching on, or they might just be as psychic as you and observant and be like, "Oh, okay, this ain't going to work. Let me just chill back," Heavy on don't walk around being paranoid, because there's that emotional storm. They might come in as the agent of chaos, but then they might come in and try to get you to second guess everything, where you're no longer sure of yourself. You don't want to do that. What's on the bottom of the deck? Karma. They're going to get their karma. Yeah. Consequences. That some of them coming back to spy. Just to see if they can get in your good grace, slowly. Like, "Oh, okay, let's chill, let's hang out, let's do this, just to see if they're like, okay, well, are they working on me? Is there any way for me to clear up something? Can I get some information?" Heavy on trying to get some information about you. Some of them is going to come to you for some problems and be like, "Oh, this and this and this, how do I do that?" And hoping that you'll clear that karma for them, hoping that they'll be like, "Oh, can you just, help me with this?" Or they may not even like flat out, ask you, just they'll word it in a way where, can you help me? And soon, next thing you know, you volunteered your energy. You've now volunteered to be like, okay, well, this is how you do it. This is how you clear it. This is how you clean it. Where some of them people are supposed to have binds on them to keep them from doing dumb shit, whether it's from other people or maybe even you have sent out a protection spell, not knowing where it's going to land. You're just praying like, hey, keep those people, from both seen and unseen from coming your way. And they probably know that you don't know, and they're probably someone close to you that you trusted, or probably was like, oh, okay, or slept on, as far as like, oh, I know that they're this way, but I'm just gonna like chalk it up to that's just how they are, Meanwhile, they're way heavy deeper into it. They might have like, a vendetta against you, or it might be like secret competition. Ooh, got lightheaded on that. Heavy on secret competition, or something masked as like it's something friendly, And they don't. A lot of times they don't want to even hear about it. They don't want to hear about themselves. They always want to be right, and you're gonna try to find every reason to make you either second guess yourself and make it seem like, oh, what you're saying is, BS. But with the same breath, come to you with their issues and come to you hoping that you'll give them some remedy, because then you're taking it off. Then, you've given them permission. People do that. So like pray and, ask, source, God, your ancestors, whatever, to give you the eyes to see when people come to you. You don't have to like play Captain Save-A-Hole with everybody. You know what I'm saying? You really don't. It doesn't mean that you don't have a heart. It just means that you're like, I'm gonna just sit back. We're resting this year. We're resting. All right. Let's see what else we have. Because like, I'm gonna pull a card or two. My phone is starting to act up, and it always starts acting up when I'm really trying to get something out. All right. But y'all don't need to see my face. Y'all just need to hear the message. All right. What other message? That one fell out for a second. What other message do I need to tell the collective to warn them? Oop. There's you. Karma again. I see. I done put it back and shuffled. That's how I know. Heavy on that. I put it back without even knowing. Shuffled and it came out again. Don't be clearing up everybody's karma. Cause and effect. Let people clean up their own shit. You know what I'm saying? Just chill, stay silent, and observe how they react when you don't like initiate your energy first, when you don't initiate the remedies and what you're used to, because you want to go out and help people and do this, that, and the third. I'm gonna do a second video for this alone, but this is your confirmation. All right. I'm gonna leave it there and break it into another video. So thank you for listening. Please like and subscribe if you got any message from this. Until next time, listen to what the waters have to tell you. Thank you.